present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us for a second week in Blackpool, officially Europe's most popular coastal resort. The first of Blackpool's famous decorative illuminations were erected in Christmas 1912 when Princess Louise opened the Princess Parade. Her Royal Highness was then invited to inspect the 7 miles of bulbs strung on poles until she found the dud one that was stopping all the others from working. The most famous pioneer of Blackpool's amusement business was Thomas Parkinson, who opened his first establishment on Queen's Promenade in the 1890s. As it was little more than a tiny wooden hut providing light refreshments, dancing and bingo sessions, he took its title from the book Uncle Tom's Cabin. And appropriately, every Friday night, the star bingo prize was a trip to the West Indies. Chained to 2,000 Africans in a leaking hut. In the 1930s, George Formby was a regular favourite at the Winter Gardens. With his trademark gap teeth and ukulele, he stunned everyone when, in 1975, he came out of retirement in Kinshasa to fight Muhammad Ali for the World Heavyweight title. The Blackpool Magic Circle also holds its annual convention here, and this year their special guest speaker was our own Barry Cryer. In a consummate demonstration of the magician's art, the evening climaxed to the amazement of onlookers when the mysterious Marvo made Barry disappear in a flash by asking, "Whose round is it?" We are fortunate today in being guests of Blackpool's Grand Theatre, whose proud boast is they'll only ever employ the biggest names in show business. On my right, Timothy Edward Albert Mandy Rice Brooke-Taylor and Lord Anthony Hawkes of Brighton and Hove. And on my left, Barry Barney McGrew Cuthbert Cryer, OBE SFA, and Dr. Graeme Angus Dougal Kensington Garden. And a big welcome for our delightful scorer, who I'm pleased to report has been larging it up on the Pleasure Beach this afternoon. The ever-lovely Samantha. We start the first round with some new definitions. The English language is a rich and varied tongue, but that very range of words does lead to some confusion over definition. For example, many people don't understand the subtle difference between confuse and perplex. Well, those of us who had the benefit of a public school education can tell you that confuse means to make unclear or to disconcertingly bewilder, while perplex is a kind of plastic glass. But as the language is constantly changing, I'd like the teams to provide some new definitions they may have spotted lately. Tony, would you care to start, please?
Macadam, the first ever Scotsman.
Tim?
Polyunsaturated, a dry parrot.
Barry?
Hors d'oeuvre, women who hang round diesel pumps.
Carpentry, a way in for ornamental fish.
Pokemon, a Jamaican proctologist.
Stucco, hitherto unknown Marx brother.
Pom-pom, Australian word for English twins.
And hedgerow, hedgehog eggs.
It's true. Gripe. What Australians make wine from.
Extemporary, permanent.
Loophole, a very long lavatory brush. Hot pot, stolen drugs.
Macaroni, inventor of the pasta wireless.
Hormone. No, forget it.
OK, the teams...
Merseyside, killing of Scousers.
OK, the teams are going to sing for us now in the next round. The round is called Pick Up Song, and it's where the teams sing along to a selection of specially chosen, well-known discs. Samantha spends many long hours with the two kindly old gramophone archivists who, as is usual when we visit a seaside town, she's brought along for a day out. As they're particularly keen on the local seafood, Samantha treats them to a special meal, and they both sit in eager anticipation as Samantha flits about with her hostess trolley and hands round their winkles. Well, I see she's back from doing that and poised over the turntable, eager to give the discs a spin. So you should sing along, teams, until at my signal Samantha turns the volume down. You must continue singing, and if when the music returns you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points. And for the benefit of those who can't sit through a half-hour show without recourse to mindless bellowing, what do points mean? This week's prize is just the thing to delight the stylish man about town who enjoys designer-label luxury at bath time. It's this fabulous pair of Gucci loafers. OK, we'll start with you, Barry. Would you please accompany George Formby singing with My Little Stick of Blackpool Rock?
Every year when summer comes round, off to the sea I go.
You taking the piss?
I don't care if I do spend £1. I'm rather rash, I know. See me dressed like all the sorts, in my blazer and a pair of shorts, with my little stick of Blackpool Rock. Along the promenade I stroll. It may be sticky, but I never complain. It's nice to have a nibble at it now and again. Every day, wherever I stray, the kids all round me flock. One afternoon, the band conductor up on his stand somehow lost his baton, it flew out of his hand. I jumped in his place and then conducted.
OK.
Out nice again.
Graeme, now, would you please accompany Frank Sinatra singing You Make
Such a happy individual, a moment that you speak. I want to go play hide and seek. I want to go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots.
You now, Tim, would you please accompany the Bellamy Brothers with their lovely song, If I Said You Had a Beautiful Body?
If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would your flowing love come quench me? If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Please. Now we can talk all night about the weather. Stupid thing to do. Could tell you about my friends out on the coast. I could ask a lot of crazy questions. Oh, please come back in. Or ask you what I really want to know. If I said you had a beautiful boy.
Finally, Tony, would you please accompany Bill Withers singing Ain't No Sunshine?
Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 I know.
You know, that was the first I knowed.
Excellent.
I don't think I've ever heard him use that word before.
The teams are going to do a spot of acting now in the round called Sound Charades. Sound Charades is based on the old TV favourite Give Us a Clue. When it was first suggested we should try a wireless version of the game, we were divided down the middle as to whether this would be a mildly amusing diversion or a smash success. Well, half of us were very much mistaken. And so were the other half. Tim and Tony, you're to start, please, and your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Faking it. Faking it.
OK, whoever I said, go on, do it.
It's 2 words, and it's a television programme.
Oh, Tim. Oh. Tim. Yes. Oh, yes, Tim. Oh. Oh, Tim. Oh, yes. Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim. Yes. Oh, yes. Tim. Oh, God, yes. Tim.
Tony, you don't really mean it, do you?
Not really, no.
Was it Orgasm Gators?
Home Alone isn't a TV programme. False witness. False. No, witness.
I tell you, if they'd been witnessing it, it wouldn't have happened, I tell you.
Fake.
Hey. Faking it.
Right. Your turn, Barry and Graham. Your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
There's something about Mary. There's something about Mary.
OK, go ahead.
It's a film.
It's 4 words.
4 words.
And something like this. Oh, is this seat taken?
No, it isn't. But Hamish!
Hello, stranger.
Hello, stranger yourself. You'll have had your tea.
What?
What?
Not at these buffet car prices.
No.
90p for a flapjack and an instant Maserati?
Oh, that's
dear.
terrible.
At least Dick Turpin wore a mask.
Well... Well, old friend, if it's refreshment you're after, you can read my newspaper.
Oh, look at this headline. Not him again.
No, it's not him. It's about Lady Archer.
Surely not.
Aye. Look on page 12. You'll see for yourself.
Oh, James! You're quite right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right, you've got 3 seconds.
Well, the trouble with Mary being a stranger on a train?
Ooh, so warm.
We think Mary might be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Something about Mary? No.
Right, next up it's the general knowledge quiz. It's called What's the Question, teams? I shall provide some answers while your job is to suggest what the original questions might have been. And Tim, we'll start with you. What question might have prompted this answer before the match?
When do we know that an English cricket team are going to lose?
Now, I'm supposed to give you the right answer, which is incredibly boring. The right question, rather. Because the answer is really the right question. Was the cigarette lighter invented before or after the match? Graeme, what's the answer? Here's the answer, what's the question? By lifting up the kangaroo's tail.
How does Rolf Harris like to amuse visitors?
Can you see what it is yet?
In stereo.
The correct question is, how can you stop a kangaroo from hopping?
What?
Right, Barry now, what question provoked this answer? They can mate over 50 times a day.
What can high-speed chess masters do? Thank you.
The question, I'm afraid, is how many times can some lions mate each day? Tony, here's the answer. What's the question? Jack by the hedge.
What did Jill have which got her kicked out of the brownies?
The real question is, what is another name for garlic mustard? Ugh. Tim, here's the answer. What's the question? Sit, paw, roll over, speak, and lie down.
How does George Bush greet Tony Blair?
Correct question is, what are the 5 most popular dog commands? Who the hell finds out all these things?
They do a survey of dogs.
And 9 out of 10 dogs don't reply.
Graeme, what's the question that prompted this answer? Pig's tongue and jelly.
What were John Major and Edwina Curry's pet names for each other?
Well, the answer is, what are the main constituents of the French dish mousseux? Barry, here's the answer. What's the question? They do it standing up.
What do high-speed chess masters with piles do?
And you know the question it should be, how do horses sleep? They lock their knees.
Didn't even know that.
In case
Somebody steals them.
Now, here are some answers for anyone to provide questions to. A blessing.
For all of us, what will the end of this round be?
Not quite. The question there is, what is the collective noun for a group of unicorns? Now, here's an answer. They vomit up their stomachs, so they're dangling out of their mouths before digging out the stomach contents with their forearms, and then swallowing their stomachs back down again.
What's unusual about dining with the Hamiltons?
Oh, I don't like that picture at all.
The real question is, how do frogs throw up? It's time now to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed from the huge post delivery this week that we've been sent an old telegraph pole along with this letter. They come from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, Dear Angus, thanks for the call last night. So sorry I wasn't available to join you at the Rill Motor Lodge for a can of Coke. Despite the bad line, I could just make out what else you were after, so I've sent along some friends from the Ladies' Methodist Chapel with a nice piece of steak. I hope you enjoy your rump with 2 Protestants. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis. And on with the game, which this week will be played to the North Circular open and general rules. So, all avenues are straight, functioning, and as Mortimer's Bakerloo Gambit is allowed, Elephant and Castle counts treble. Got it? OK, Tim, will you start, please?
Elephant and Castle.
Oh. That's strictly allowed under Mortimer's.
Yeah, but it is. And it's
I
counts
suppose
treble,
it's
so
treble
that's...
points.
Yep.
I don't know. Wait a minute.
How many points did you have anyway? You had 0 points, didn't you?
So it's treble.
Yeah, but it depends. It trebles what we get at the end.
Does it? I don't know. Treble's what you've got now, surely.
Yeah, it's what you got so far,
Yeah.
which is 0.
Yeah.
Adjudication, Humph, please.
Trebles.
Yeah.
Adjudication.
I think I'll allow it, but it can't count treble.
No, that's fair.
Oh, fair enough.
That's fair.
OK, Elephant and Castle.
Yeah.
Regent's Park.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Now the avenues.
Look, we've had an adjudication.
Yes.
It was ostensibly a treble, but Hump's not awarding it as a treble.
Yes.
Sun Savers Houses with Regent's Park.
Yes.
This is my partner.
Well, you think
And
it's
avenues are straight functioning.
See what he's doing now? See
But
what he's doing?
Well, I know, but he won't get anywhere. It's all right. He won't.
Hither green.
Yeah, see? So what do I do now?
Oh.
Morden.
Elephant and Castle.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. So how many points have you got, though?
None.
OK, it's your turn again, Barry.
Dollis Hill.
Yeah.
Right on North Circular.
Yeah, that's quite... Yeah,
That's pretty canny stuff.
that's pretty canny. Turn back on himself.
Ravenscourt Park.
I think
Very intriguing. This book I'm reading.
Couldn't you go Couldn't you go Elephant and Castle again now? You could, of course he could. Don't you shake your head.
No, that's a triple then.
Yeah.
Elephant and Castle.
Yeah.
Elephant and Castle.
No, you can't. No.
Yeah, yes, you can
triple.
castle it.
Yeah, but that spoils the game.
Oh, come on. Triple we've had.
Yeah.
And then you go, fourth.
No.
No.
Be a
sorry.
sport.
Adjudication, Humph.
Yes, that's right. Carry on.
He's just done a fourth on a triple, so it's me, isn't it?
It's you.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah, it's you, Barry.
Neasden.
Yeah.
Bulls.
What?
Bulls Pond Road. I might have played into their hands with that.
Yeah. Earl's.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
Earl's Court.
Mornington Crescent.
Oh, no.
I'm not really proud of that because they did it to themselves, but thank you for the applause.
Well done, then.
Well, I notice it's very nearly the end of the show, but it's just time to squeeze in a round of Weightwatchers Book Club. Samantha tells me she has to nip out now as she's off to see her personal trainer for a fitness demonstration. She says she's looking forward to him showing how he gets the fat down and pounds off in front of her. So while she's away preparing for that, I'll ask the teams to suggest titles likely to be on offer in a mail-order book club for a readership drawn from the overweight. Tim, will you start, please?
James Bond's Diet Another Day.
Alice in Pizzaland.
Big Dorrit.
A Tale of Huge Titties. I'm sorry. By Charles Thickens.
Around the Waist in 80 Days.
The Thin Man.
2 Kilo Mockingbird.
Excellent.
The Return of the Thin Man.
The Lion Bar, the Sandwich and the Wardrobe.
Anorexic Karenina.
The Diary of Ham Shank.
Schindler's List of things you can't eat.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Scone.
Or Fatty Potter and the Loss of a Stone.
Excellent. The Thin Man Goes Home.
Round Island with a fridge packed full of low-fat yoghurt.
Behave yourself.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the dentifrice of time gently secures the top set of destiny, before it's ripped out by the Werther's original of doom, I notice it's the end of the show, so from the team Samantha, myself and the fine folk of Blackpool, it's goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Tony Hawkes were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today at the Pavilion Theatre in the fine city of Glasgow, founded in the year 550 AD by St Mungo. Life in Glasgow for several centuries centred around its kirk, for a people then known as the Scoti, later joined by the Zulu, the Uhura, and more power Mr Chekhov's. It was their occasional exploration south to face the encroaching English that led to the first recorded use of the line, "It's civilization, but not as we know it." The city grew steadily with the Industrial Revolution and through the 19th century embraced the age of steam. Today, nostalgic Glaswegians pay good money to spend whole days enjoying the static display of Victorian rolling stock known as Virgin Rail. That's not the only display of immobile museum pieces currently available. Let's meet the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And on my right, Fred Macaulay and Tim Brooke-Taylor. And keen to help out whenever the teams score, please welcome the delightful Samantha. Okay, teams.
Can I just say, this is the first time I've been on this show, and I had no idea she was that pretty.
You'll learn. The first game is called New National Anthems. As the political map of the world continues to change, many nations feel the need for a new anthem. As an example, the Scots have in recent years taken to singing O Flower of Scotland, a fine tribute to the baking products of Mr McDougall. In this round, teams, I'd like you please to suggest titles of popular songs that might be adapted to serve as national anthems for countries around the world. Will you start, please, Barry?
Barbados.
Fred.
I thought we might have one for Scotland since that's where we are, and it's going to be Taiwan Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree.
Graham?
You say Tobago and I say Tobago.
Tim?
It's that Pinochet moment. Chili, chili, bang, bang. Here's another one for the home audience. That's Dr. Finland's casebook.
If you New Zealand like I know Zealand.
Turkey, turkey, cheek, cheek.
Never mind the lyrics.
Australia and New Zealand, and tippity-doo-dah.
Crashed Bangladesh, what a picture.
Papua back writer.
Faroese, a jolly good fellow.
I'm Henry VIII, sorry, I'm sorry.
One man went to Mozambique.
We're going to have a musical round now called One Song to the Tune of Another. A game that really couldn't be much simpler, except that one shouldn't be confused by the use of the word one. That's one as in one song, not one as in one shouldn't be confused. The teams take two songs, and that's two in the sense of the number two, not the teams take two songs as a duck to water. In fact, now I think about it, the teams don't take to songs like a duck takes to water, nor do they take to two songs any better. And I say two as in towards the number, not as in tutus, the ballet skirt or South African bishop. Not that they often sing songs about archbishop skirts anyway, let's hope they never do. I couldn't face having to explain their taking to tutus two tutu songs. So with that all sorted out, all we have to do is introduce our accompanist, who really does take to water like a duck. Takes to the piano. Colin Sell. Tim, you can start. I'd like you to sing the words of One Man Went to Mow a Meadow to the tune of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
One man went to mow a meadow. One man and his dog, woof, woof, went to mow a meadow. Two men went to mow a meadow. Two men, one man and his dog, woof, woof, went to mow a meadow. Three men went to mow a meadow. Three men, one man and his dog. Where's the accompaniment? To mow a meadow. Four men went to mow a meadow. Four men, three men, two men, one man and his dog, woof.
Okay, Graeme, will you sing the words of the beautiful Killing Me Softly with his song to the tune of Colonel Bogey?
Thus drowning my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling me my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song, I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him and listen for a while.
Okay, Fred, an easy one for you now. Would you please sing the words of Knees Up, Mother Brown to the tune of Elvis's Love Me Tender?
Knees up, Mother Brown. Well, knees up, Mother Brown. Come along, dearie, let it go. E-I-E-I-O. It's your bloomin' birthday. Let's wake up all the town. So knees up, don't get the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Finally, Barry, would you please, incidentally, have you noticed the enthusiasm with which I say the words, would you please sing?
Yes.
There's professionalism for
yes.
us. Barry, would you please sing the words of I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen, to the tune of the William Tell Overture?
I'll take you home again. gentle lead across the ocean wild and wide to where your heart has ever been. It's birds, you are my only bride. The roses all have left your cheek. I've watched them fade away and die. Your voice is sad whenever you speak, and tears bedim your loving eyes. And I will take you back as leads to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home and lead. I know you love me, Kathleen dear. Your heart was never frozen free. I always fear when you are near that lies. Oh, not here but you.
Okay, we're going to play a Scottish version of the old observational party game, teams, which I see has now been retitled Och, I Spy. This is just one of many children's games that have been adapted to suit the Scots. There's Postman's Jock, Blind Drunk Man's Macduff, and of course, Pass the Oil Profits South. Okay, Barry and Graeme, will you start, please, by giving Tim and Fred the first letter of the Scottish item you have spied?
Hawk I spy with my little eye something beginning with Y.
Why? Is it yon table?
No. Yep. Could it be yon microphone?
No, not even close.
Yon glass?
Getting warmer?
Yon great jazz trumpeter?
Yeah!
You won't get any bonus points for that. Okay, now I have an instruction here. It says Tim and Fred have a go when they've guessed it. Do you understand that? If so, carry on.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with W.
Is it that wee jug?
No.
Wee Colin Cell?
No.
Is that wee table?
Getting warmer.
Or that wee Tabix?
Yes.
We're going to have a round now which I've adapted from the erstwhile popular TV program called Whose Baby? That was the show where the children of a celebrity of the time, say Britt Ekland, for example, would line up and provide clues, and then she'd try to remember who their fathers were. The Who's Baby 1970s format looks a bit tired now and was only ever designed to work on down-market commercial television. And that's not all that makes it ideal for the new Radio 4 show. Because, teams, we've managed to find original sound recordings of the babies of various famous people for you to identify. Fred, we'll start with you. Can you tell me whose baby this is, please?
I think the Scottish accent kind of gives it away. Someone who doesn't make much more sense now than he did as a child. Is it Jimmy Nath?
Your turn now, Graeme. Whose baby is this?
That was obviously Baby Schumacher. You could tell that by the constant whining.
Barry, can you identify this baby?
crying, sniffing, bleeping. Liam Gallagher's baby.
How did you reach that conclusion?
Liam Gallagher is a popular singer of the day.
Popular singer, a crooner.
I see.
When he married Miss Kensett, they cut the coat.
Jim, now, whose baby is this?
I couldn't hear that.
I think that was Beethoven's first movement.
Well done, Tim. It's the quickfire buzzer round now, teams. This needs little explanation from me, except to say that it's on the buzzer as ever, and it's quickfire. So Samantha's ready at the scoreboard, where, as usual, it'll be 1 point each or one away, otherwise it goes to the other side if not. So, fingers on buzzers. And Tim got his finger on the buzzer there first. 1 point, Tim. And on we go. So, fingers on buzzers. That was Barry. Okay, so the teams are now level pegging. Fingers on buzzers, please. Last, Graham. Yeah. Fingers on buzzers.
I don't think mine's working.
What, your buzzer?
No, my finger. I was right.
Okay, one more. Fingers on buzzers, please. I don't know who that was.
There's something missing in this round.
Just because you're losing.
Okay, now quite by chance, teams, it's now time for the amazing coincidence round. I'll provide you with 3 items, places or people, which have a surprising but cunningly concealed connection. So if I were to say a £2,000 bribe to a prostitute, blatant insider dealing, and huge contributions to party funds, then you'll see the amazing coincidence is that none of these had any effect on Geoffrey Archer being awarded a peerage. I've got here some of my favourite amazing coincidences. I'd like the teams to take a stab at guessing the connection. We'll start with you, Graham. Can you please connect a bottle of Head and Shoulders, Ian Paisley, and the European community?
Yes, I can, I think. Astoundingly, both Paisley and Head and Shoulders have had a run-in with the EC because a new EU ruling has come out that Head and Shoulders has to change its name because the bottles don't actually contain any head or shoulders. Or at least not very much. And the town of Paisley has had to change its name for fear of being confused with the Reverend Dr. Ian Paisley. The town will now be known as Noisy Bigot.
I have an alternative theory. These are 3 things that William Hague really doesn't want. Bottle of Head and Shoulders, Ian Paisley in the European community.
After which, I've got to tell you what the boring real answer is. Irish men suffer less from dandruff than any other European country. Jim, now, can you tell us the connection between Bill Clinton, Mike Tyson, and Margaret Thatcher?
Margaret Thatcher has the ear of William Hague. Mike Tyson has the ear of Evander Holyfield, and Bill Clinton has the cigar of Monica Lewinsky.
But did he inhale?
He plays in Cheshire.
The answer is they've all... The answer is they've all referred to themselves in the third person at one time or another. Okay, Barry, yours is ordinary, boring, and dismal.
Snow White's Reserves.
Would you believe they're all places in America? Okay, Fred, what's the connection between a guinea pig, the Duke of Edinburgh, and first-degree burns?
I think the connection might be what they're not. You don't get a pig for a guinea. Duke of Edinburgh doesn't come from Edinburgh, and Burns didn't go to university. He was a farm labourer.
To tell you the truth, that's much more interesting than we realise. Prince Philip is patron of the Guinea Pig Club devoted to treating airmen suffering from burns. That's what the mockers on that. Oh, and there's one more here. What connects moving into a sorry. I'll read that again. Ooh, and there's one more here. What connects moving into a new home, squeezing a pimple, and old age?
Do they all necessitate new carpets?
Look at the size of that pimple.
Yeah. Well, actually, they were all cited by the leading 18th century French physician Jean. Listen, I'm fed up with all this. The teams are now going to play a game called Cheddar Gorge, where the object is never to complete a sentence, as the title so obviously implies. Cheddar Gorge is, of course, just one of many games taking their titles from places of interest around the world. From the Scottish island where St. Columba landed comes Iona Cathedral, a game played by bishops who like to boast a lot. In Australia, Sydney Harbour Bridge is a card game for 4 people, all called Sydney Harbour. And in the USA, they like to play Camp David, the winner being the one who does the best impression of the president's hairdresser. So, teams, I'd like you each to utter a single word in turn. Anyone completing a sentence will be eliminated. The subject is James Boyle, controller of Radio 4, defending his new schedule on the popular and long-running program Feedback. Will you start, please? Tim Brooke-Taylor.
I will have the first opportunity to close one of my least and, moreover,
lesser
programs in a large day. Clean, pristine, yet dreadful, yet also not dreadful. That sounds like James Boyle. Comma. Between my own very attractive yet strangely attractive whilst also it will finally I will
Amina. I've not really got the hang of this, have I?
I think you might have created a proper game.
I'll get my coat.
Good night.
Well, it's very nearly time to end the show, but not before we squeeze in a round of Hospital Book Club. Incidentally, Samantha tells me she's off with a team of local paramedics this evening. They're so excited at the thought they just can't wait for her to arrive so they can get their ambulance and stretch her out for the night. So while she's away, I'd like the teams to suggest titles of famous books that might make suitable reading in hospitals. Tim, will you start, please?
Bridget Jones' Diarrhea.
I can't help thinking that outside a hemorrhoid ward, they would be offering them Shakespeare's Coriolanus.
And Jane Austen's Emma Royce.
And the Ipcress pile. There's the C.S. Lewis omnibus, The Chronicles of Hernia.
Dial M for matron.
Madame Overy. Bond books are very popular. Well, they would be. Ian Fleming discovered penicillin. Cold finger.
Doctor, no!
Thunderbowel.
I reckon that the Department of Urology would be a fair place for On Golden Pond. On yon golden pond. From here to maternity?
Anything with an appendix. John Pilgrim's The Bunyan's Progress.
Lady Chatterley's Liver.
Anastasia Karenina.
The Viagra Story, Hard Times.
The Queen Mother's favourite, Goodbye Mr. Hips.
There's also the gynecological books, Womb with a View, and Cool Hand Look.
Great Expectoration. Around the Ward in 80 Days. Fatal Traction. Book of Film.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say farewell, which in honour of our hosts I shall now attempt in the original Scottish tongue, the glorious linguistic inheritance passed down through Walter Scott and Robbie Burns. Hoots Mon. It's a broad bricked, moonlit nicked, a ruined Mahid, and am a wa oot him oop the hoos for my wee neeps and tatties. So, from the team, Samantha, myself, and the fine folk of Glasgow, it's goodbye.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden and Fred Macaulay were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
Presents I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the programme that has become a radio institution. Before we meet the patients, however, I'm pleased to say that they've recently been presented with what appears to be a United Nations Award. It's a UN Funniest Contribution to World Comedy Award. I'm sorry, on closer inspection I noticed that it is in fact an unfunniest contribution. The winners are, on my right, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And back this week in her usual position, please also welcome the delightful Samantha. I must say I'm much relieved to see Samantha back again. She's been my right hand for many a year. Our first round is entitled Missed Hits. It's often occurred to me that otherwise first-rate programmes, plays, books and films have often sunk without trace for want of a decent title. Teams, I'd like you please to come up with some interesting suggestions for me. And when you've done that, think up some titles that would have been surefire #1 smash failures. Barry, will you start, please?
I wrote a film called 4 Engagements and a Head Cold. Didn't happen. As it didn't just again then.
The Wizard of Onga.
Good Morning Vietnam with Anne and Nick.
Alan Clark's House Party. Called A Bun in the Coven.
What do you give the man who's had everybody?
The Full Back of Notre Dame. Through the Ear Hole. And I cleaned that up.
The Man Called Sheep.
I wrote a song called Trouble Over Bridgewater, and that didn't...
Well, that's got us off to a good start. Our next round is called One Song to the Tune of Another, which means each team member singing one song to the tune of another. It's not to be confused with one song to the tune of an otter, which is a practice frowned upon by the RSPCA. Teams, before you start, you should know that you'll be accompanied on the piano by Colin Sell, who I understand has recently embraced reincarnation. And who knows, in a future life he may return as a musician. Barry, will you please sing the words of I'm the Leader of the Gang I Am by Gary Glitter to the tune of Feelings.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, do you wanna be in my gang? My gang, do you wanna be in my gang? Oh, yeah, do. Wanna be in my gang, my gang. Do you wanna be in my gang?
Okay, now, Tim, will you please sing the words of Blue Suede Shoes to the tune of You'll Never Walk Alone?
Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. But don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place. But to do anything that you want to do, but honey, lay off my blue suede. We'll meet up shortly, Colin.
Graham, for you, the words of Bridge Over Troubled Water to the tune of Postman Pat.
When you're weary feeling small. When tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. All together. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you, I'll take your part. When darkness comes and pain is all around.
Willie, if this is a shorter one, it'll win you the round. You're going to sing the words of Do Ya Think I'm Sexy to the tune of Try a Little Tenderness.
If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, sugar, let me know. If you really need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, honey, tell me so. She's acting shy, looking for an answer. Come on, honey, let's spend the night together. Now hold on a minute before we go much further. Give me a dime so I can phone my mother. They catch a cab to his high-rise apartment. At last he can tell her exactly what his heart meant. Oh, if you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, honey, tell me so. If you really need me, just reach out and touch me. Come.
You didn't win the round. The next round's a lively, entertaining version of the TV programme called Through the Keyhole. The original, you recall, involves Lloyd Grossman poking about in famous people's homes. This isn't to be confused with the thing in which amateur chefs are encouraged to knock up unrecognisable meals. That's called McDonald's. In our version, I shall ask each team in turn to go outside and enter one of two musical... In our version, I shall ask each team in turn to go outside and enter one or...
What are you going to do in our version, Hum?
This is it. This is it. Now, in our version, I shall ask each team in turn to go outside and enter one of two mystery cubicles. One of two mystery...
You think Lloyd Grossman's funny? Now on Radio 4, another chance to hear...
To go outside and enter one of two mystery cubicles, which have been specially modified to resemble the homes of celebrities. You have a minute each, teams, unless, that is, your mystery cubicle is occupied, in which case you'll just have to wait till they finish. Right, Tim and Willie, would you please enter your cubicle now, while the name of the celebrity owner goes up on our computer-designed, satellite-linked, mega-laser display board. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Paul Daniels. Paul Daniels.
Right, you ready, Tim and Willie?
I'm going through the door now. Tim? Tim, where are you? Ah! There you are. Where did you appear from? I think it's the broom cupboard. So many brooms. Oh, we've never met before, have we? No, certainly not. Let's see what's in the drinks cabinet. Half of his wife. The better half, I might add. Oh, look, he's got ducks flying up the wall. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. Tim, you've gone again. Where are you?
Is that it?
We've come out of the mystery cube.
Barry and Graham.
Wow. It's obviously the home of somebody who uses recreational chemicals.
The Vanishing Ducks.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not Humphrey the Downing Street cat, is it? And Half a Wife. I think that was the giveaway. Would the half-wife be McGee?
Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee.
No, I think it's Paul Daniels.
Brilliant introduction. Now your turn, Barry and Graham. Would you now enter your mystery cubicle?
What?
Mystery cubicle. The homeowner's name is now going up on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Salman Rushdie. Salman Rushdie.
Hello. Well, what have we here? A milt? A drawbridge? Hardly a welcome one feels in these circumstances. I'll ring the doorbell. I'll try again. Still no response. But oh, here's a friendly dog coming to greet us. A Doberman. We still have not gained entry here. Ah, a busy neighborhood in which this celebrity lives.
Lay down your weapon.
What an intriguing inquiry. The sandbags suggest a nostalgic person, the barbed wire tastefully draped, and the video cameras, a showbiz personality perhaps, with a high profile. The end.
Well, the voice...
Tim and Willie, start guessing.
The voice was a bit of a giveaway, Danny LaRue. I think it's somebody who doesn't want to be found, who is hiding themselves, and it is...
Miss Terry Cubicle.
Late arrival at the Fatwa ball.
Salmonella Rushdie. Fair enough.
The next round is called Name That Tune, the game which provided Roger Whittaker with the title for his new album of whistling classics. Sorry, that should be Maim That Tune. In this round, the teams are usually expected to name a tune as quickly as possible, but I decided that was much too difficult. So instead, we're going to play a popular version of the game. It's called Name That Motorway. Teams, you'll shortly hear a few seconds of a well-known British motorway, which I'd like you to identify, please.
I'll name that. Working on the theory that our producer has a limited imagination and thinking probably starts at the top and works down. M1.
No.
M2?
Graham, you buzzed.
Yes, I thought it was the M62, and then I thought no. I'd put my money on the M6 round about Sandbach.
No, Barry.
M25, you can hear South Mims.
Do you want to hear a bit more?
Not much of it.
More,
a little
yeah.
bit more might help.
Yeah.
Oh, you shut up. No, if you said that earlier.
Who's going first? Come on, we've got it.
I don't think you're going to get this one. Who buzzed? I'll switch it off. No, I'll tell you, it is, of course, our old friend, the M4. Junction 16.
But wait a minute, there was traffic moving on that.
Still hear it. I was fooled by that one at first. It smelled to me like Junction 6.
The old problem, eh, Humph?
That was such a success, I think we should have a quick stab at Name That Novelist. Here's a short burst, teams. Right, start guessing. Barry.
There were more than one typewriter there, a whole phalanx of typewriters. It must be Geoffrey Archer's team.
No.
Could we hear it again, do you think?
Graeme.
That was the M62.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to get it.
I think it's time you went into that mystery cubicle off there.
I would have awarded no points for identifying it as a Smith Corona. And the novelist is, in fact, Aldous Huxley.
Oh, bless
The mescaline should have given it away. Right, teams, we're now going to play a round called Complete Quotes. The popularity of the well-turned phrase that's wittily delivered never seems to diminish. Who, for example, can forget the great Oscar Wilde's memorable outburst, "I have nothing to declare but a bottle of vodka and 200 cigarettes." In this round, teams, you'll hear a series of famous personalities speaking, each of whom has unfortunately been stopped in mid-sentence. I'd like you to finish them off, please, and we're going to start with you, Graeme. Here's John Major.
I go whenever I can, which isn't as often as I would wish. But really, I
can thoroughly recommend X-Lax.
Willie, Princess Margaret.
She talks marvellously to everybody. You know, she never stops. Always, everything's outgoing. And I mean, there's nothing she doesn't know about the Commonwealth. The investitures, I don't know how she does them. She talks to every single person. I'm always
under the table with Mummy.
Gary, this one's right up your street. Lloyd Grossman.
The recipe that I've cooked the most at home is so unbelievably simple. And gosh, it's good. It's called...
Through the casserole.
And Tim, for you, Bill Wyman.
It hasn't really had a chance to grow into anything.
So I'm thinking of marrying it.
And I've got some more here for you. Barry, here's Michael Jackson.
It's instinct. It's escapism. It's getting away from everything and just moving your body and letting all the tension and pain out. And it's
illegal.
Tim, how about this? Chris Eubank.
Let me explain something to you. Being a husband is a game. Being a romantic is a game. Being a father is a game. Being a boxer is a game.
But Scrabble, that's serious.
I say, this is such fun that I've got some more here and anybody can answer these. Let's listen to Alan Clark.
Nostalgia is one of my character defects, and...
Sorry, did I say nostalgia? I meant selfish, arrogant infidelity.
And finally, Derek Jameson.
Robert Maxwell was exceedingly kind to me. Another one was Geoffrey Archer. And
Adolf Hitler, and I bet he would have liked it.
Okay, well done, teams. Our next round is a poetic tribute to the great William McGonagall, who is often said to be among the worst poets ever. It was always considered an impossible task to find a single poet as bad as McGonagall. So to discover four, all in the same room, seems too good an opportunity to waste. Now, teams, I shall provide you with an epic title. And I'd like you to continue in turn until you hear this, which means umpire Samantha has grabbed my horn. And then the next person should take over. So, teams, in your finest Scots accents, I'd like you please to create an epic poem in the McGonagall style. The title is On the Beautiful Treaty of Maastricht. Graeme, will you start this one, please?
Oh, the beautiful Treaty of Maastricht was signed on a braw, bright moonlight night. It was signed by the best of the whole EEC. A wonderful event. At least that seemed how it was to me. The signing of the Maastricht Treaty was a bounteous day for me, and because I and my friends will go away to China and the far eastern shores. Speaking...
Tim, could you put your hand up when you come to the end of a line? So I know when to buzz.
McGonagall never did. Shores.
Well,
Shores.
They have different customs and social mores, which some people pronounce as mores. But Maastricht is the pick of our current stories. It's easy to understand. It's absolutely plainish. Unless you...
Happen to be Belgian. Dutch or Spanish.
Yeah. Well, your streets ahead. Now we're going to do a round entitled Just a Minute, which is, of course, based on Just a Minute, the show which made Nicholas Parsons what he is today. Available for work. In this round, team members should attempt to sing a song without repetition, Zimbabwe, deviation, hesitation, or repetition. You will be accompanied on the piano teams by Colin Sell, whose playing has been the highlight of many proms. Well, that and the donkey rides. Right, the song is Good Night, Ladies. And who will start, I think?
Barry. Tim.
Graeme.
Good night, ladies. Bonsoir, mesdames.
Challenge from Willie.
What? Repetition of tune.
First time.
It's your first privilege.
I think I'll grant you that one. So will you take it up, please?
Gute Nacht, Rummenvolk. We're going to leave you now.
Challenge from Graeme.
Hesitation. And repetition of hesitation.
To the point of deviation.
Barry, will you take it up, please?
Where have we got to? Which bar is it?
Merrily we roll along.
All right. Merrily we roll along.
Challenge from Willie.
I just said that.
The ball was out of play when you said it. Go on, Barry.
You cannot be serious.
Spin about. Rotate constantly. Oh, the deep blue sea. When I pass a tune, I'll jump off. Ta-ra, mesdames. Where are we in the tune, Tom?
Challenge from Tim.
Farewell, Maybelle. Godspeed, les amoureuses. Bonchance, mes totties. We're going to leave you now.
My challenge still stands.
What challenge was that?
The one you said, your challenge, Tim, and Barry just went straight off. I'm willing to withdraw it, but this is 40 minutes later and I've got plans for Christmas. What are you doing this Christmas, Tim?
As we approach the end of the show and take a look at the scores, it seems both teams have come up to scratch. Perhaps we should get a man in to spray the seats. It's just time, however, for a round of Doctors Book Club. So teams, while Samantha nips over to Prague for a quick check-up. I'd like you to come up with some titles of books likely to be popular with the medical profession. Willie, will you start, please?
Enema of the People.
The Forceps Saga.
By John Gallbladder.
Lady Chatterley's Liver. Paddy Doyle, ha ha ha, you can put your trousers back on now. Colon the Barbarian.
Catheter Come Home.
Cystitis Andronicus. Oh, sorry.
The Rectum's Wife. Popeye the Say Ah Man.
Diary of Nobody.
Emily Bronte's Worrying Bites.
Jane Austen's Emma Royd.
The Honorary Tonsil.
Up Stethoscope.
The greatest suppository ever sold.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's...
very well with Bleak Arse.
And the book of the film, Hernia Shrunk the Kidneys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen...
Cold Compress Farm.
Well, one glance at my neighbourhood watch tells me I've been burgled. And also, we've run out of time, so from the team, Samantha and myself, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden and Willie Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today in Leeds, the fine Yorkshire city that boasts a rich history. By the 13th century, Leeds had grown to become the largest wool producer in England, and the prosperity of the town was based solely on all things woolen. Consequently, the population soared from a few hundred to over 6,000, at which point loose-knit condoms fell out of favour. During the Civil War, Charles I was a fugitive here and stayed at the King's Head for threepence a night. Over a century later, when Lord Nelson visited, he stayed at the Admiral's Rest for half a guinea, while Lady Hamilton lodged at the Whippet Inn for sixpence. Production in Leeds only began to lose prominence with the Industrial Revolution. As industry grew, the Leeds to Liverpool Canal was constructed. This was opened in 1816 in great ceremony by the two city mayors, although it's recorded that the mayor of Liverpool stole the show. We are today at Leeds' magnificent Grand Theatre and Opera House in its 125th anniversary year. So it's only appropriate that we should be honoured by the presence of some of the greatest comedians in the country. How nice to see the board of Leeds United in the audience. And I hope they enjoy the teams who are, on my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. On my right, And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Ross Noble. And please welcome the lady who slips her legs under the desk and lays out her scorebooks before opening them for the evening. The ever-delightful Samantha. Our first round is designed to improve our understanding of English vocabulary, as there are still those who are uncertain which word to use on what occasion. For example, many ignorant souls don't fully appreciate the fine distinction between deficient and defective. Well, deficient indicates being incomplete, imperfect, or faulty, while defective is one rank below superintendent. But meanings of words are constantly changing, team, so I'd like you to share with us some new definitions you may have spotted recently. Ross, will you start, please?
Dandelion, a big camp cat.
Tim.
Suffocation, a week in Lowestoft.
Barry?
E-by gum, drugs taken orally in Yorkshire.
Graeme.
Fairy tale, beer made from ferrets.
Logarithm, lumberjack's contraceptive.
Archery, lying.
Cantaloupe, unable to run off and get married.
Macadam, a Scottish brothel keeper.
Circumspect, spotted dick.
Lupine, an air freshener.
Tentative, not sure about camping.
Slippery, a bit like a slipper.
Scum, it has arrived.
Harlequin, one of a set of 5 motorbikes.
Fuselage, not many that big.
Aromatic, a handy gadget used by Robin Hood.
Bollocks. Unsuccessful Botox.
Okay, the teams are going to sing along now with some well-known discs in the round called Pick Up Song. As usual, Samantha has been down in the gramophone library researching the team's records, aided and abetted by the 2 kindly old archivists, Curly Smith and Chalky White. Samantha was saying she's been helping them rearrange their work rosters recently. Chalky was getting a bit worried that Samantha might reduce his overtime shift, but cheered up when instead he saw her shorten Curly's. Samantha is back behind the record deck in DJ mode and ready to give the discs a spin. You should sing along, teams, and continue until, at my signal, Samantha fades the music out. If on its return you're within a cheesy quaver of the original, I'll be awarding points, and points mean prizes. Hello, playmates.
All the topicals.
This week's prize is one to be treasured by every member of Al-Qaeda who's also a fan of the game show 321. It's this life-size Dusty bin Laden. Right. We'll start with you, Barry. Would you please accompany Chuck Berry singing Johnny Be Good?
There stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go! Be good. Thank you for giving me the clap.
You now, Graham, would you please accompany Simon and Garfunkel singing the 59th Street Bridge song, better known as Feelin' Groovy.
Slow down, you move too fast. You gotta make the morning last. Just keep down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Hello, lamppost, what you knowin'? I come to watch your flowers growin'. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Doo-doo-doo-doo, feeling groovy. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da.
And finally, we have a duet for you, Tim and Ross. Would you please accompany Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes singing Up Where We Belong?
In a world few hearts survive.
All I know is the way I feel the way when it's real. I keep my prayers alive. Do the road is long. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Doom, 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 doom. Love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on the mountain high.
That went off very well. Let's move on. Hang on, I read that wrong. That went off. Very well, let's move on. The teams are going to display their acting skills now in the round called Sound Charades. This is based on the old TV favourite Give Us a Clue, where teams mime the titles of songs, books or films. In the original, the players weren't allowed to speak, making the show highly entertaining. In our version, there's one obvious modification, and also the teams are allowed to speak. The undisputed expert was Lionel Blair, who was particularly good at Mickey Mouse cartoons. However, he occasionally had to save the day when he was let down by his team. Una Stubbs still recalls how amazed she was when Christopher Biggins failed miserably with Fantasia, and Lionel was straight in behind him with his Steamboat Willie. Tim and Ross, will you start, please? And your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen, while for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Dances with Wolves. Dances with Wolves.
Right, you're guessing this one, Barry and Graham. Off you go, Tim and Ross.
It's 3 words, it's a film, and it goes something like this.
All right, mate, how's it going? Yeah, you're all right there. Are you doing all right, are you?
I'm doing all right, yes.
Right.
I'm doing all right.
Great stuff, yeah. I'll tell you what, I love coming to see the Wanderers play, don't you? I love it.
I do, why do you like it?
Oh, well, I shouldn't boast, mate, but one of my mates, he's in the squad, to be honest with you.
Well, what does he do, then?
What does he do?
I speak a bit like this because I've lived abroad quite a bit.
Right, yeah. Didn't we first meet in South Africa? Many years ago. Now you've got me doing it as well. What is the matter?
Tell us about your mate, then.
He's in the squad. That's right. He's in the squad.
What does he do?
He does the rumba, and sometimes a cha-cha-cha, and occasionally a nice little jig.
It's unbelievable. Does he do that on the right wing, or where does he do that?
It's all over the place. Sometimes he does it in a line, backwards and forwards.
What's his name?
John. He's called John, and he's got a friend called Barry.
Really?
That's right. John Barry did the music for Dances with Wolves. I think that was a reference too far, to be honest.
I thought you were talking about a rugby player, Barry John, but no. That will do you.
Was it 55 Days to Peking?
It's not a specific dance, it's
dances.
Dances.
Dances with wolves.
With wolves!
Okay, you get an extra mark for you, Ross, for giving away the title. Thereby putting us out of our misery. Right, your turn, Barry and Graeme. Your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
The Pelican Brief. The Pelican Brief.
This is a book. And a film.
And a film.
Sure.
3 words.
3 words.
Yes. And it goes a bit like this. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'd like to try on a pair of underpants, please.
Yes, so I see. Might I recommend something in our novelty range?
Oh, I say. Looks very lifelike.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Comfy?
Well, the forward section seems unduly voluminous.
Sir, he's being too modest.
No. I mean, be fair, I could get a dozen haddock in here.
Hence the name, sir.
Ah, now it all falls into place.
Could it be brief encounter? No. Large Y-fronts, large briefs, large...
Yes, you were near and you steered off again. Oh,
it's the Devil's Own. Yeah. The Pelican Brief.
Yeah.
Okay, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed from the listener reaction mailbox that we've received no correspondence at all this week. Except for this letter from Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, "Dear Mr. Sainsbury, please pass this message on to your checkout staff. No, I haven't got a bloody loyalty card. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." And on with the round, which just happens to be Ross Noble's first ever game of Mornington Crescent. Now, as a complete novice with no world ranking, Ross is every bit as qualified as the other 3. But to make things simple, we'll restrict the playing area to congestion charge zone only. And teams, it might be helpful, and in the spirit of fair play, if you were to each explain your moves to Ross. OK? Graeme, will you start, please?
OK. Explain what we're doing. Well, a traditional opener, like the King's Pawn, really. Oxford Circus, well in the zone, and That gives you limited access to northern parallels, but I suppose it is technically laying an offside trap there. Could force the next player into nip if he's not very careful. So Oxford Circus I'm playing.
Yeah, so I have to go Vauxhall.
Yeah.
Basically, things have changed slightly since the Millennium Bridge was put there, so you can back double, so it's basically a reverse move. That's why I say Vauxhall.
Hang on, does that... Oh, yes, yeah, go on. Yeah.
It's all right.
I can repeat it again if it helps.
There's no rush.
No.
So it was Vauxhall. Now, Ross, I'm going Regent Street because that is bridging Oxford Circus and Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah.
So it's an absolute, definitive lateral, which you can reverse on.
You can?
You can reverse on if the situation's right.
Yeah.
So you've got a double value, so it's a bridger, it's a lateral.
Yeah, right.
Very useful one early on.
Best of luck, lad.
Right. So, that was lateral. Can I do that?
Not during the show. No. Take your time, son.
It's all right.
Mornington Crescent.
That will have improved your world ranking, certainly.
OK, we move on to an educational round now with scientific notes and queries. This is our tribute to the erstwhile popular TV show Tomorrow's World, whose presenters prided themselves on predicting every future event of interest, except obviously for the show getting binned. OK, teams, I have here a selection of scientific queries sent in by listeners to which I'd like you to provide solutions. Obviously, the one about how much finely ground glass one has to put in a casserole to dispatch a man of average build won't be answered, so apologies to a Mr. G. Brown of Westminster. And, of course, after the team's suggestions, I'll give the right answers, assuming that they've got them wrong. Right, we'll start with you, Tim. Can you answer this question, please? Why don't dogs need glasses?
Because they can drink straight from the toilet bowl.
The answer is because for most non-human mammals, the ocular refraction for optimal distance vision tends strongly towards emmetropia, or perfect vision.
And now the weather.
Barry.
Yes.
What would you say to this theoretical question? If I were to put my wife in a perfectly sealed room, how much plant life would I need in that room in order to maintain a balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide, such that my wife and my beloved plants continue to live?
Someone keep him talking, I'll ring the police.
The correspondent could supply his wife's meals through an airtight hatch. The plants would then only need to provide her oxygen. If she spent all her time eating and dozing, she would need about 350 litres of oxygen per day. This much oxygen is... God, this is boring. This much oxygen is produced in full sunlight by typical vegetation covering a floor size of between 5 and 20 square metres.
Good God.
Ross, how about this? I have a large bust and consequently always wear a bra.
Nurse, the screams.
I have a large bust and consequently always wear a bra for support. If I was flying in space, would I no longer require my bra? Oh, honestly, I want to know the answer. If I was flying in space, would I no longer require my bra? And if not, what shape would my...
Do you want us to answer that, or should we just leave it there?
If not, what shape would my breasts assume?
I think that the brassiere is optional, but I would avoid wearing brightly coloured, luminous clothing, or you might end up looking like a bit of a lava lamp.
The answer says the correspondent would probably be grateful for the use of a bra at blast-off and re-entry.
I've noticed this.
Though she wouldn't need a bra at zero gravity. God almighty.
Please tell me you've got a video of this.
Finally, Graham, how about this one? Is it true that men think about sex every 8 seconds?
Actually, that's a complete fallacy.
There's a woman down here who said yes. How do you know?
I was miles away.
Next to her.
Well, the answer is that it's never been formally proved. So that's not really an answer at all. It's very nearly the end of the show.
Well, it is an answer. It's good.
Why?
Well, it's saying it hasn't been proved, so...
That's not an answer. It's just it's like everything you read in the papers nowadays. Speculation. They interrupted my programme on Radio 2 once to say that the meeting between the Prime Minister and the President of wherever it was still going on. It's very nearly the end of the show, but there's still time. Yeah, there's still time to squeeze in a round of Builders Book Club. Samantha tells me she has to nip off now. She has a meeting with a builder who gave her the lowest estimate for some work. She says she was pleased to see his tender won, but was startled when it suddenly grew to twice the size. So, teams, while she's away, I'd like you please to suggest titles of books likely to appeal to a readership drawn from the building trade. Tim, will you start, please?
A dictionary of ludicrous quotations.
Friday night and Saturday morning, but it could be Monday.
Ross.
To drill a mockingbird.
Brave.
Oliver Twist of lemon in that tea and 14 sugars love.
Grout expectations.
David Copperpipe.
Gone with the Windows.
Very interesting book about builders' low-slung jeans. It's entitled Men Are From Mars and Women Can Nearly See Uranus.
The Count of Monte Jigsaw.
The Invisible Man.
Catch 2 by 2.
The Carpet Buggers.
Ulysses in About a Week by James Joyce.
The road to Wigan Pier's been resurfaced, but we've got a bit of tarmac left over.
Angela's Asphalt.
Schindler's Loft.
Spanner Karenina.
20,000 leaks under the sink.
The Joy of Flex.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the guardsman of time strokes the bare skin of eternity, and the sergeant major of fate orders him back to the barracks to put some clothes on, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the teams, Samantha, myself, and the fine folk of Leeds, it's goodbye.
Barry Pryor, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Ross Noble will be given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
we present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello. Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the show that gets laughs at the drop of a cat. You join us for our second week amid the splendour of the Royal National Theatre. The National actually comprises 3 stage venues: the Olivier, which is named after Sir Laurence Olivier, the Cottesloe, which isn't named after Sir Laurence Olivier, and our venue today, the Lyttelton, named after a relative of mine, Oliver Lyttelton, 1st Viscount Chandos and the theatre's first chairman. Oliver, or Uncle Viscount Chandos, as I knew him, joined the government in 1940 when a House of Commons seat was found for him at Aldershot, which explains why he had to shout during Prime Minister's question. In his capacity as head of non-ferrous metals, Oliver organised the war effort campaign to collect pots, pans and kettles for the RAF. But Bomber Command found that dropping high explosives was more effective. Since his time as chairman, the National has seen many varied productions, from Beckett's Happy Days, famously featuring Dame Peggy Ashcroft in the lead role of the Fonz, through to Michael Bogdanov's controversial 1980 staging of The Romans in Britain. The graphic scenes of Roman soldiers ravishing young British men prompted Mary Whitehouse to bring a private prosecution for obscenity. The result of her detailed evidence of the physical act was the banning from the London stage of any scene depicting explicit leapfrog. Has also recently benefited from the £3.5 billion Jubilee Line extension to the Millennium Dome, possibly the only stretch of London Underground where each passenger is guaranteed an empty coach. And just nearby is the Museum of the Moving Image, dedicated to the history of cinema from its earliest days. But they have no monopoly on showing visitors the naive comic antics of long-forgotten actors. From the age of the flickering screen, let's meet the team. Please welcome on my left Graeme Garden and Barry Cryer. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Stephen Fry. And taking up her usual position and ready to score, please welcome the ever delightful Samantha. The first round is all about the dark days of World War II, a time fondly remembered for rationing, powdered eggs and unlimited opportunities for sexual encounters. There was a time when, in the face of adversity, romance was often in the air, except in single-seater fighters, obviously. So worried were the authorities by this climate of free love that those of us in the forces had something put in our tea to stop us constantly thinking about sex. Often wonder when it's supposed to start working. Any romantic encounter requires the right chat-up line, teams, and I'd like your suggestions, please, of some that might have proved successful during wartime. Stephen, will you start?
All POWs are welcome to share my tunnel.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm from the disposal squad. Does my bomb look big in this?
Put that light out.
It's all right, I said VE.
Those Fockers have given me an idea.
I've been trained how to handle bazookas.
I think we should both take off our gas masks first. Oh, you already have.
You don't know what a dishonourable discharge is? Well, let me enlighten you.
we could lie down on that. A sandbag?
They say we should all pull together.
Stop or I'll shoot.
I'm going in.
Is that a spike on your helmet, or are you just pleased to see?
It's called a siren suit because everyone who sees it goes, oh.
Okay, the next round is a musical one called Pick Up Song. This is where the teams sing along to a selection of popular discs specially chosen by Samantha. Samantha spent several hours down in the gramophone archive earlier choosing 4 of the very best. And those magnificent hits are about to be given an airing for the team's delight. She'll soon have them swinging along to the music. Each of the teams should join in with his song until, at my signal, Samantha turns the volume down. They should continue singing, and if on the music's return they're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points. And points mean the tapered ends of needles. What do points mean? Oh, the power of it all. This week's prize will suit anyone who likes to make their eyelashes look their best on February the 14th. It's this St. Valentine's Day mascara. Okay, we've got 2 duets today. The first for you, Barry and Graeme. Would you please accompany Frank Sinatra and Shirley MacLaine singing Let's Do It?
Even in France, the best opera sets do it.
Lithuanians and let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. In old Japan, all the Japs do it.
Up in Lapland, little Laps do it.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love. The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it. Not to mention the Finns.
Folks in Siam do it. Think of Siamese twins.
In shallow shoals, English souls do it. Goldfish in the privacy of bowls do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Okay, you now, Tim and Stephen, would you please accompany Rex Harrison and Julie Andrews singing The Rain in Spain from My Fair Lady?
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Again?
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
I think she's got it. I think she's got it.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
By George, she's got it. By George, she's got it. Now, once again, where does it rain?
On the plain! On the plain!
And where's that soggy plain?
In Spain! In Spain! Province!
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. Aha!
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Hartford, Hereford,
That was the next track, wasn't it?
Spot on.
Our next game is Sound Charades, which we adapted from that great TV game, Give Us a Clue. A concept of unrivaled brilliance. Oh, yes, we certainly recognise sparkling originality when we steal it. In the original version, the players mimed a well-known book, film or song within a strict time limit after taking a card with the title. The master of the game was Lionel Blair, and who can forget the unbridled enthusiasm with which he picked up a Scottish soldier to finish off against the clock. The show was performed in silence, but the audience rocked with laughter. Well, our version differs in the first respect. And in the second respect. OK, Tim and Stephen, you're to start, please, and your title will be displayed to our theatre audience via the laser display. And here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest.
Right, you're guessing this one, Barry and Graeme. Off you go, Tim and Stephen.
What is it?
It's a film. 2 words.
Film 2 words.
And it goes like this, all at once. I feel like a bar of chocolate.
What sort?
Oh, what's it called? You know the one that's,
Oh, yeah, well, let's go to a sweet shop and see if we can find the one that you're after, the specific one that you're after, and see if we can find it, shall we?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good night.
The end.
Desperately seeking chocolate?
No.
Chocolate, eh?
Chocolate. A specific sort of chocolate. Is it the trade name of this particular chocolate, or just a very warm drink?
Well,
Marathon Man.
Sadly not.
So you're off on this hunt, or could one say quest?
for another brand of chocolate.
Yes.
Could be Galaxy.
Uncanny. It says here, great. And doesn't it just? Yeah, we're going Right, your turn, Barry and Graeme. Your title is now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
U571. U571.
And it's a film.
Film.
Okay.
Words?
None
not
as such.
Oh, fine.
Dougal.
Hamish, you'll have had your tea.
And a vowel, please, Carol.
What? Oh! But, Jings, I see you're admiring your flock.
Oh, I peep at the room myself.
Oh, what a lot of sheep you've got.
Where? Oh, yes. I got 600, 300 rams and 300 lady sheep.
They bond for life, don't
they? They bond for life, aye, they do.
And you give them all names?
No.
Oh.
No, I'll give them numbers.
That's a fine ram over there with his cuddly horns.
Oh, yeah, great ram. That's ram 570.
Oh, and is that his lady love?
Well, giving away no secrets.
The next one up.
Next one up if things go right.
So you just call her...
I do, aye.
Well, goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Would you be something to do with it?
Very good.
Is it that, what's that, I can't remember what number it was. It's that shocking American thing that...
Yes, it goes under the water. What do they call them?
U571?
Yeah!
OK, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed from the pile of correspondence in the Mornington Crescent listener reaction matchbox that we've received very nearly 2 letters this week. It comes from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales, who tells us she's recently been taking a French language correspondence course. She writes, "Mon cher Humpty, zut alors. Oui. Many de mes amis ici en Wales du Nord reconnaissent votre programme est un grand parle de cobleur. They donne it un grand nom. Mais au contraire, moi, every time je hear le sig tune, je want to go oui, oui. Votre sincerely, Mrs. Trellis. Now, on with the game, which is where at the very birthplace of Mornington Crescent will be played to Lord Grosvenor's original Metropolitan rules. This version was devised during his influential period as Minister of Tourism, and the emphasis is very much on scenic routes. National monuments score double, zones 1 and 2 only, please. Okay? Tim, will you start?
The Mall.
Park Lane. No. Park Lane. No, all right.
Sure. Was that a no or a yes, Park Lane?
Well, he says
Park
Park Lane.
Lane.
All right.
Park Lane. Green Park.
See what
You see?
It's okay.
Vauxhall.
Come
Yeah.
round.
Vauxhall.
Yes.
Vauxhall.
No, don't think so.
Can I change that?
Yeah.
Can I change that?
Yeah.
Ruling, Humph.
I think it makes it. Let him.
Who was it spoke last? You said ruling. What did you say?
Can I change Vauxhall?
Well,
no, I'll go to Waterloo.
Euston then, Euston.
Oh. No, Vauxhall was all right, actually.
No, he's covered. Once he said Euston, it's covered. You
Yeah.
can change back.
No, I can't.
All right.
You've got Euston, Barry.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, we're only just in zone 2 then.
What? Cleveland Street.
Yes.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Warren.
You can now that
No,
take
sorry,
them off.
Goode Street.
I'll have to take your first answer, Graham.
What, Vauxhall?
Yeah. All the way back to Vauxhall.
In that case, I can say Goode Street.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Goode Street.
Oh, Charlotte. What?
Parliament Square.
No conferring.
Parliament Square.
Hey.
Horseferry Road.
Good.
Oh,
Euston Square.
You can see that.
Because we went back Euston.
Oh, yeah.
Monument.
No.
Trafalgar. National Monument, double.
Trafalgar
Square.
Doesn't even matter, does it? Trafalgar Square.
Mornington Crescent.
Our next game is called Complete Quotes. This shouldn't be confused with the game about builders' estimates. That's incomplete. Okay, I brought along a selection of recordings of famous people speaking who've been interrupted in mid-sentence, and the team's job is to try to complete them. Barry, I've got Elizabeth Taylor for you.
Totally came as a surprise to me. I had no inkling. It was just like, what? I can't believe it. It's like, me? I'm getting
a verruca?
Jim, now, Ian Paisley for you.
They use bribery, they use corruption, they use lies, they use deceit, but
I use a condom.
Now, Graham, it's John Prescott for you.
On my head. Sorry.
I think the relationship between Tony Blair and I are excellent, and no doubt about it, Tony Blair is one major...
Tony Blair is one major short of a Thatcher.
Stephen, here's an interview with Hillary Clinton for you.
These charges came as big a shock to you as anyone.
And to my husband. I mean, you know, he woke me up Wednesday morning and said, "You're not going to believe this, but..." And I said...
And I said...
Go on, spit it out.
Right now, Tim, here's the Queen for you.
Ena haiha. E mihi. Anako tene kia koto katoa. Ying tong, ying tong,
Graeme.
What's that?
Graeme, once more, Prince Charles for you.
Comisario General, Ministro, Damas y Caballeros.
Looking for El Disco.
Finally, Stephen, a vintage recording of William Gladstone for you with a message to Thomas Edison in 1889.
Dear Mr. Edison, I am profoundly indebted to you, not for the entertainment only, but for the essential Ibiza Fat Street dub mix compilation which you sent. It is seriously bitching.
The next round is a musical one. Related to the track event where young men run around in shorts passing each other a baton, it's called Singing Relay and was developed from an old game called Stinging Relay where young men ran around with nettles down their shorts. Which, thanks to one simple spelling mistake, explains how the dock leaf got its name. In our version, the teams take turns to sing a song as a duet, but performing one word each at a time. Musical backing will be provided by Colin Sell. As a matter of interest, Colin was telling us he's recently been supporting Steps. So if anyone's looking for a good window cleaner's mate, he's your man. Right, we'll start with you, Barry and Graeme. Your song is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and off you go.
Chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Oh, you pretty chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. We love you. And in chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. What we'll do? Near, far, in a motor car. Oh, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Our fine four-fendered friend. Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Our fine four-fendered friend.
Okay, Tim and Stephen now. Your song is Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Take it away, please.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddle, 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 I. Diddle, 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 I. Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave my nose a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word that saved me aching nose. The biggest word I ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Well, it's almost time to end the show, but not before we fit in a round of Pensioners Book Club. Samantha has to nip out again to see an elderly lord who regularly complains to Radio 4 about their parliamentary coverage. She says she thinks he's even going to start getting a little hard on Today in Parliament. So while she's away tending to him, I'd like your suggestions, please, teams, of book titles likely to appeal to a readership of senior citizens.
Captain Corelli's Lanolin.
The postman always has to ring 18 times.
Alice's Dentures in Wonderland. Truss of the D'Urbervilles.
1984. Bingo!
This is very good. The almost totally complete. I'm sorry, I haven't a clue who I am.
The Sherry Orchard.
Not enormously great expectations.
Senseless Senility.
Finnegan's Awake.
Doctor No.
Remembrance of Times.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I notice it's the end of the show. And indeed the end of another series. And with that news, we feel nothing in our hearts if not deep sadness and tearful regret. So, nothing it is then. And with that, from Samantha, the teams, myself and the good folk here at the National Theatre until the autumn, it's goodbye.
Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Stephen Fry have been given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Patterson, and the producer was John Naismith.
And that show first hit the airwaves back in June 2000. Well, it might be the end of the series, but the great thing about BBC 7, of course, is that we just keep them coming. And you can guarantee there'll be more from the Clue team at the same time next week.